I never told Rivers people to vote for the candidate of it. I told Rivers people to vote for the unity of Nigeria.
As represented by?
Unity of Nigeria. And so, as far as Rivers is concerned, their position was that, look, we want a power shift. And there are two candidates from the south, and Asuwaji Bola Tinubu and Peter Obi. So if Rivers State people are choosing to vote for Asuwaji, and also Rivers people voted also for Peter Obi, that tells you that their decision was to vote for a southern president. So amongst them, one must always get the highest vote. So if you look at the votes, APC won, followed by the Labour Party. So that tells you what decision they took. That is the decision of Rivers people.
Is that indeed reflective, Your Excellency? Because there are those who strongly believe that you won that election in favor of the candidate of the APC, now president-elect. And I'll give you two examples. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, said this in a recent interview, saying, in Rivers, the governor came out against me. If the real votes of Rivers were counted, I won over 50% of the votes. A former state economist and a prominent son of Rivers State, Mr. Tinubu, says that evidence shows that.
And now he's saying that I said to Nigerians, I will support a certain candidate because we have talked about power shift. As somebody who attended the meeting of the southern governors in Asaba, in Lagos, and in Enugu, who said whichever party you belong to, it must be a southern president. So when he says I came out against him, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because nobody had ever had me during my campaigns say don't vote for Peter. I have never said so. But even if that is the case, that I did not support him, they cannot say I came out against him. I didn't have any agreement with him in the first place to say I had an agreement with you and you renege. So it is totally not correct.
But did you come out for him?
Why would I come out for him? Did I tell you I'll come out for him before and I didn't come out for him? All I told you was that Rivers State was going to choose and support a certain president. And they did. The first person was a certain person, the second candidate was a certain person. That shows you the belief of the people of Rivers. Yes. So if he says that he won, I have no problem, the matter is in the tribunal. It is for them to go and prove who won or who didn't win. There was never a time. There was never a time. I can tell you, not just G5 governor, the integrity group met and said they are all for southern presidents, but not for the northern president again. That power has to shift, and that we should align with what the APC governor said. So there was never a time we said it must be O, it must be this. It's not correct. However, we said strategies that must make a southern president to emerge, and that strategy was carried out. When we went for the Southern Governors Forum meeting, we said whichever party you belong to, make sure it's a Southern president, Southern candidate. We didn't say it is so person. We never said so. In fact, in our own case in PDP was even worse, that even when we agreed that, my colleagues still went against what we agreed. We said, okay, I even had that position. It wasn't the matter. But not only giving her the presidential ticket, you also give her the national chairmanship ticket. So it was a double jeopardy. It was even bad that you gave it out to this area, when even the ruling party had come out to say, look, for unity of Nigeria, for cohesiveness, for inclusivity, let this go to the south. I was okay, we can even manage the situation if we can return this back. He said no. In that case, what do you want anybody to do? So nobody said it must be this. All we say, whatever you are doing, it must be a southern president. That the southern president, that the presidency should come from the southern Nigeria. And Otto made it clear, and I said so. It doesn't matter. I'm not running an election for whatever it will cost. Even if I will lose everything I have in course of the fight for the Southern president, it doesn't matter. Otto said so too. That he is going to make sacrifice. That even if he loses his senatorial ambition, even because of governorship, but let it be for equity and fairness and justice. Power rotates. In everything you do, you may pay the price. But for me, he has stood as one of those who said there must be equity, there must be fairness, there must be justice. He may not have benefited it now, but history will be on his side that he stood by this. So it's not everything about personal. I lost my senatorial bid. I lost my gubernatorial support. Or my gubernatorial candidate did not win because of my support. So let it be so. But everybody will remember who Nyesom was when Nigeria was talking about equity, fairness, and justice. Today, he said, Ugwuanyi lost. Today, he said, Ibadan lost. No cause for alarm. If they are losing, that has brought the Southern presidency, fine. That Mike and did not lose. He lost all the senatorial seats. Yes, he did. But he stood firm. He said, unity is important to me. It doesn't matter whether I will lose my governorship. Unity of this country is paramount to me. And for me too, whether I won, I didn't win. But as far as the presidency has come to the South, it is very important.
So is the G5 still intact?
Very much intact. You see, what people didn't know is our modus of operandi. People are just guessing. Oh, they said it. Every day I read on newspapers, every day how can people who did not even deliver call we that delivered betrayers? Take for example, how you lost his polling unit. For his own presidential candidate, he lost his polling unit. I won 3 senatorial seats for PDP. I won 11 House of Reps for PDP. I won governorship for PDP. I won 32 over 32 House of Assembly for PDP. He didn't get governor. He didn't get anything. So who will call it? Who will call somebody a betrayer? Me that won or you that lost? No, tell me. Jigawa did not win presidential election. They did not win governorship election for PDP, right? Niger State, they did not win for presidential election. They did not win for governorship election. So Ali Babangida did not win, right? In Yobe, we didn't win the governorship election, nothing. Adamu Waziri, Amanda Waziri. In Cross River State, Lia Limoket, they didn't win. In Imo State, Emeka, they didn't even win 1 seat. I hear the assembly seat out of 27, APC took 26. In Sokoto State, I hear we did not win a governorship. So what are we talking about? Who are those who are really saying that there's PDP today? Somebody like Seyi Makinde, somebody like a River State. So is it those who lost in their states that will say we did bad to PDP? Or we that won to still make sure that PDP exists, that you will not say that we are betrayers?